This video is sponsored by ToolFinder. If you're looking for a place to store all of your ideas, inspirations, and the files, this could be the one. It lets you capture anything online in a second and uses AI to organize them all in one place, including things you have in your Dropbox, Google Drive, Notion, and more. It's called Fabric. Let's see what it can do. So I'm a big digital hoarder. I save everything that I want to reference later or that I think is interesting. For that, I've been mostly using this app called Raindrop. It's probably one of the most popular apps for storing links and pretty much anything online. But lately, I've been testing Fabric since I found it out a week ago. Because it's a young product, it's a little rough around the edges, but I do like where it's going. If you've been watching my videos, you might know mymind, which is another favorite app of mine that I use sometimes. Fabric kind of sits somewhere between mymind and Raindrop. Like mymind, it uses AI to self-organize what you gathered, but like Raindrop, it also lets you share your items and list with other people. And that's a major reason why it caught my eyes in the first place. It kind of took the best of both products and made it into a new app. There are a few things I really like about Fabric. One is the way it captures anything that you want to save online quickly, like crazy quick. Say you want to save a passage on an article, you can hold Command Option or a Control Alt on Windows, then hover over the part you want to save. It snaps right to it, so you just have to click and it's done. Of course, you can also highlight a specific word or sentence and save it from the right-click menu. But this works on images as well. Whenever you see a cool design or some photos you like, you can save it the same way. It's so fast, and I haven't seen this in any other apps. Personally, I like collecting great thumbnails on YouTube so I can study them. Fabric makes it super easy to do that. I can just hover over the thumbnail I like and just click on it, and it's already saved to the app. Previously, I had to take a screenshot and crop it out and then upload it to Raindrop or mymind, which took much longer than I liked. So this is a huge time saver for me. Anyway, if you want to save a whole web page, you just have to hit Option D or Alt D on Windows, and it will save the link in Fabric. I guess this is something that can be improved in the future though. In Raindrop or mymind, you can read the web page directly on the app. They have something like reader mode, where it strips off all the ads and other stuff that you don't need, but Fabric doesn't have that yet. So if you want to read the web page, you just have to jump to the URL to do that. Oh, and of course you could create a note as well by hitting Option N on your keyboard. If you have its desktop app, it works anywhere on your computer, even outside of the browser. So whenever you got a new idea or thought, you can just hit that key and save it in Fabric. Surprisingly, not many apps have this quick capture. Raindrop and mymind don't. You'd have to open the app first and then create a new note, which takes a bit of time. So this is very convenient. Speaking of which, another feature Raindrop and mymind don't have is the ability to search what you saved from anywhere on your computer. It's kind of like Spotlight on Mac. By pressing Command Option F or Control Alt F on Windows, you can search your saved ideas and items, then press space to open and view them. Having such a quick access to your digital library is so useful. Oh, by the way, this is where AI shines. Fabric uses machine learning to analyze the text and the images you saved and tag them automatically. Yes, just like in mymind. But unfortunately, you cannot see what tags and labels are applied to your items, so I'm not sure how well it is working. But anyway, Fabric has semantic search, meaning you can search your saved items by keywords, but they don't have to match exactly. So even if you forget the exact word, you can still find it. To be honest, this might be my most favorite thing about this app. The ability to easily find the items I'm looking for, even if I forget what it's called or what it looks like, is just really cool. I love it. When it comes to images though, I'm not sure if it's as good as mymind, where it can even recognize the colors and the objects inside the image, and you can search them by those. I haven't tested much, but so far it looks alright, and it does seem to recognize the colors as well as objects. Anyway, let's now actually see inside the app. Here you can see all the things you saved. At the top you have spaces, which are like collections or folders, and then you have the unsorted items, meaning the items that haven't been added to any space yet. Spaces, I think are obvious, but they are useful when you want to group items together depending on the purpose. Like you can create a space for each project you're working on or for each topic you're learning about, and then you can add items to each space. For example, I have a space for thumbnails, which is a collection of my favorite thumbnails, obviously. Also another one for new apps and tools I found. You can use grid, list, or Kanban view, which is my favorite. These are useful, but I don't like that you cannot add an item to multiple spaces. One item can exist in only one space. But things are not always like that. Sometimes an article or video might be related to multiple topics or projects, so not being able to add it to different spaces is a bit annoying. Also, moving an item to a space is a pain. It takes lots of clicks and moving the cursor. Maybe I'm lazy, but this could be a little better. But there's still a few more things I like. Collaboration is a big part of Fabric. This is a huge differentiation from mymind, which is specifically designed for a single person. In Fabric, you can add other people as collaborators, but I haven't used it with other people yet, so I cannot really tell if this is good, but it looks pretty cool on their website. The fact that you can leave a comment on anything you saved, like on Google Docs, is awesome. Finally, something I like, or more like something that I'm looking forward to trying, is Fabric's integration with many apps. I haven't got access to this feature yet, but it sounds super useful that you can connect Fabric to various apps like Dropbox and Notion and make everything in there searchable. This is great because these apps are so ingrained in everybody's life and workflow. There are some things that are still lacking in Fabric, but it definitely looks promising. It's available on Mac, Windows, web, and iOS, but apparently Android version is coming soon, so I'm really looking forward to it. Anyway, if you're curious to find out more interesting apps and the tools, you should check out ToolFinder, who is today's sponsor. They are a tool discovery platform that helps you find the best productivity tools for your specific needs. It's made by my friend Francesco from Keep Productive. He's been reviewing productivity tools for years and has a great collection of tools that help you get things done. Whether you're looking for a to-do app, a note-taking app, or a project management tool, ToolFinder offers a list of the best apps for your needs. Say you want to manage your schedule better, you can find a curated list of the top calendar apps instantly and pick one that interests you. Inside each page, you can see the pros and cons of the tool to make it easier for you to choose which one is the best fit for you, and even the learning effort it might take. The level of details that ToolFinder offers is amazing and you won't find it anywhere else. They're adding new tools frequently, so you won't miss the latest tools. And the best thing is, this is all free. If you're interested, you can check it out from the link in the description. Alright, thank you so much for watching everyone, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!